Ooh, Lord, look at that girl. She looks really down. I mean, I really want to know what's going on with her. Like, is she dealing with a breakup or a, like, glow up? Girl, tell us what is happening and tell us right now. How did you get to this point?
So, if you clicked on this video, you know this is going to be about how to boss up after a breakup, okay? Like, it's time to hit the road running and not crying, okay? So let's get straight into that. But if this is your first time here, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. My name is Porsche Lua. And if this is not your first time and you're returning, well then, hey friends, I'm happy to have y'all back on back, okay? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great content. I'm gonna leave some links and stuff down below so y'all can touch on that too. So let's just get straight into this glow up, honey. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so picture this. You were just the baddest in your life and you got broken up with, or you did the breaking up with, and however, you still need to get over this relationship because at the end of the day, if you are a caring person, you know that it was gonna stress you out, okay? So, for us real people, this is a real video with my personal experience as well as maybe just something to help guide y'all and like what helps me get myself up and going every single time. So first things first, I don't know if y'all was part of the little breakup train. I was broken up with. Okay, first let me tell y'all the dumb thing I did, because we all have our dumb girl moments, dumb guy moments, okay, where we know somebody is not for us and we keep letting them back into our lives. Like, we knew from jump that this wasn't it, and we knew that we kind of, you know, you can kind of foresee where it's about to go. Foresee, like, I can see that, like I can see somebody's hair texture, like I can foresee that deeply, okay? And so you kind of have an idea, but you still just drop the ball, slip, fall, all of that, slip, fall in love. All of that, and that's fine. Definitely let yourself fall into love with, you know, as many times as you can. But make sure that you are smart in how you are going about it and how you can see if this person is a good person or not. Because oftentimes you see the signs, like, but you just keep on flying past them thinking it's a amusement park like Six Flags or something. You're like, we get to the 7th flag and you're thinking to yourself, he's the one or she's the one. So, that being said, let me give you guys, first of all, some tips to pick yourself back up afterwards. First, start yourself off with like a mantra or something. That's something that definitely helped me. First, I already have a mantra for myself, and so what I do is, like, when I get up in the morning, I say it in the mirror. I say it out loud in the mirror. I look myself directly in the eyes, okay, and I say it to myself, because you're convincing yourself of your worth. Never let the person that you are with convince you of your worth. They can never convince you. You need to come with that or don't come at all, because that means you shouldn't be coming with this person and we double entendre if you not doing what you need to do. You gotta love yourself first before you even get into that relationship. Love yourself during that relationship and do not get lost in that relationship. And that's a whole other video on how to not get lost in the relationship. I'm gonna get that to y'all too. So now, because we've all been there, and this is coming from experience of having had been there. Okay, so first of all, like I said, so self-love, love yourself first. Next thing that you want to do in getting your confidence back, getting like back to the person that you should be, is find the things to focus on. Like, before, you were spending time or putting a part of your time into that person and things are just going to remind you of them. Okay, so make sure you like go get a new hobby, or pick up another hobby, or refocus, like start that business you wanted to start, or read that book you wanted to read, go on that trip you wanted to go on. And make sure you surround yourself, and I guess this is kind of the third thing, with positive people. And if y'all need to discern what a positive person is, we can have another video on that too. But find positive people in your circle, and not fake positive people where they tell you, where they're low-key happy for your breakup, or you're like, anything that's going bad in your life, low-key kind of happy about what's going on in your life that's poor or bad. I mean, that's bad, not a good, doesn't make you feel good, and they're happy about it. That's not a positive person. So surround yourself with positive people, because that's what's going to lift you up and help you get that confidence back. One, to find somebody else, which is our next little step, okay? Because after a breakup, ladies, gentlemen, things can get a little hairy, okay? Your legs and stuff, which I'm not hair shaming, but sometimes we let ourselves go when we're feeling down. So that's a skill in itself, is make sure you make yourself feel good, which is kind of part of self-love. But what I mean is, like, if you know, like, getting your nails done makes you feel good, going to put your makeup on makes you feel good. Oh my God. I just choked out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Woo. But yes, if you know getting your nails done makes you feel good, getting your hair done makes you feel good, putting your makeup on makes you feel good. I know my feel good thing is put my lashes on. If I'm putting my lashes on, I am a bad today, okay? So like, do things that make you feel, sorry, my necklace is just slipping away. Do things that just make you feel like you. I'm gonna take it off. Do things that just make you feel like you. And if it, like that necklace, if it doesn't make you feel like you, or it's, you know, upsetting your style, take it off. Let that person go too. Like, whatever is just giving you so much negative energy and vibes. Also, big thing to get your confidence back. Do not give yourself your due diligence to grieve that relationship, but lay it to rest once it's done, okay? Put that relationship to bed, put it in a grave, like let it go. You cannot grow and move forward when you are focused on what you just left behind. If you're leaving something behind, you've left it for a reason, because the next big step of this, of getting your confidence back, feeling sexy again, and all of that after a breakup, is knowing to trust yourself enough to move forward. Okay, knowing to trust yourself enough to move forward, because you did what was best for you. Whether they broke up with you or not, know that it's leaving your life for a reason. Because guess what? Remember that happy feeling that you had when you first got into that relationship? You think that's the last time you'll ever feel that? You think that's the last time you'll ever feel happy? No, it's not. So know that you trust yourself to know that you will again put yourself in a place that will again make you just as happy, if not happier. The biggest thing that I will say happened for me, or what I realized with the breakup, was knowing to trust myself, like, and believe in myself, and know that I got myself into this situation, yes, but I am 10 times stronger to get myself back out of this situation. That situation being the rut of the situation, of the breakup. It's know that you can move forward, that you have the strength in your legs that you've built up all these years, maybe in the gym, you know, because that could be the hobby you pick up or whatever. But the strength in your heart, the strength in your mind to move you forward and out of that rut. Remember, so after the trusting and believing, remember who you are. You know, I'm going to have to insert a little line, King. Remember who you are, okay? Because that is the biggest thing that picks you up and lifts you up and keeps you going. So from my personal experience, I will say, that breakups are difficult, and you know, I can lead you through a million things on how to start to heal yourself. But you have to want to start to heal yourself. And maybe rewind that and play that again. you have to want to start to heal yourself. Because with healing yourself, you're going to find new things to obsess over, new things to love, new things that build you up, new things that add in to you. So that way you'll not be in the space again, or you'll know how to handle it if you are in that space again. But yeah, breakups are not easy. Getting into the relationship isn't easy either. So remember that. Also, if that person wasn't trying, you kind of thinking like, okay, you're probably at the end of the video and you're like, Porsche, but maybe me and this person will get back together and you tell me to heal myself and move on. That's a good possibility. There's always a chance that things will work themselves out. But guess what? Both of y'all have to be willing to work them out. Both of y'all have to be willing to put in the same amount of work. Remember that part too, because after all these steps of you doing what you're doing in this video, which that part is for you. You have to heal yourself to get back in a relationship or to leave the relationship, and the other person will too. So, like I said, trust and know that you will get yourself back into a happy place because you've taken the steps to put yourself in a happy place. And I will say, I know they say money doesn't buy happiness, and that's absolutely true. But it buys you a lot of things that will make you happy in the moment. Don't run up a credit card or anything, but buy little things that just lift you up. It could be it could be anything. It could be anything. Anything can lift you up. You can buy yourself a phone case, something that lifts you up, something that tells you something. Also, what really helps me too with like getting my confidence back, meditating in the mornings or whenever you need it, whenever you feel the need to meditate. Get it out of, meditate to clear your mind. And then I also, and I'm not sure if this would be called meditation, is sometimes I'll stand outside because I have like a patio and it's like grassy and everything. Or like I'll be in my room and I'll just speak out loud the things that I don't want and how I'm going to obtain the things that I do want. And you have to manifest yourself into a positive space, same way as you got to manifest away bad energy. If that's not what you want, say it out loud. Make sure you know what it is that you were fighting for and put the steps in place to move to that point. Because sometimes these men who cast you aside, or women who cast you aside, or whatever, were really not there for you anyway, or they were jealous of you because, oh baby, that's the story time, because that happened to me in my last relationship. Jealousy is a thing that you have to be able to see. Because sometimes your partner, the person you thought was your partner in crime, was the one wishing that you would be doing a crime by yourself. Okay? And you have to be able to see those signs when they're there. If they're not 100% happy for you through certain things, or they look a little down when you get like an award or get a promotion at a job, or get a new hairstyle, or want to feel good, them are not the ones. If they creep out the house when you're sleeping, baby, them is not the ones. So also, when you're thinking about moving past your ex in those situations, think to yourself if this was even worth it. It's still gonna hurt regardless, but it's gonna help you a little bit more, because that's what really helped me. Like when I thought about it, the relationships I put myself in sometimes, because I've had some really bomb ones and I've had some that are just, girl, what was I doing? Like, Lord have mercy. There was no reason why I should have been with some of those people, but we live and we learn and we grow, So even not everything you're gonna learn from, and I will be transparent in that, but you can put yourself in a position to learn something somewhere else by letting something go. Because if you're not being educated in a space and you've just kind of showed up at this school, then that tells you should probably transfer and get into a different train of thought. And that way you can learn. But you just have to be able to discern if you're gonna learn from that person, from that situation, and from whatever. And everything should be about growth and moving forward. That's even when you find your soulmates, okay? Your soulmate. Growth, moving forward. Never forget. So that was really just kind of like a little ramble, pep talk, because I feel like sometimes we think it, but we don't say it, and we don't share it. So make sure you think it, you say it, and you share it to a neighbor, because you never know what they're going through. And honestly, I know y'all also want to hear maybe about the like glow up side of things, and those things will get there, and I'll do a different video on how to glow up after your relationship if you just need to have a quick boss around. But this is really just like your pep talk to move forward, because that's where it starts. I can tell you a million ways of how to make the money afterwards to make somebody jealous, but I cannot give you the confidence unless you want it. Literally, you've got to want it. If you do not want it for you, I cannot want it for you. But I want it for you, hopefully, okay? In hoping that you're gonna want it for you. That was a little tongue twister, but y'all get what I'm saying. So, you know, definitely good luck in that journey for everybody, because you have to wish yourself the luck first, and you have to put yourself out there, and you have to, like I said, do the steps. Now, the other part of this is with your confidence, like after getting into the proper mental state, you need to make sure you're feeling your best self. Change up your eating habits a little, like eat cleaner, eat a little cleaner, you know. Make sure you take deep breaths, like when you're showering, like really like tap into your energy and what your spirit is telling you. Because if you've been broken up with, you definitely shouldn't have been in that anyway. Or if you did the breaking up with, you told yourself you didn't need to be in that anyway. So it's just like reconnect with yourself. Like I said, do your mantras, do your chants if you need them. Like start manifesting out loud. Journaling really helped me. Because like write it down that you, like I remember writing down, I was like, man, I never want to cry over a guy like this ever again. That's literally what I said. And then after that, I shed some tears, not for that guy, but like it literally, me writing it down, what was so wrong about him, put it into such deep perspective. And sometimes that's all you need, is just your pep talk. Sometimes the best pep will come from your inner pep. You know, not the Pepsi, pep you, all right? So, you know, thank you so much for tuning into this. This is a little bit different from the videos I normally do, but I just got out of an embarrassment-ship. I just got out of an embarrassment-ship, and I'm not embarrassed to give other people the scoop and the tea while building myself up and not tearing that person down. Even though I'm sure the people would not be, anyways, we can have a different petty day. But you know, I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to share like what it's like to get out of that embarrassment ship and to get back on like your relationship and your journey with yourself. So that way, ultimately, you'll be ready, one, for a relationship with yourself going forward and putting yourself in a better predicament to do all the things you want. And two, putting yourself, wait, where is this light coming from? Oh, that's so crazy. The light never comes from that way. Anyway, and two, getting, like preparing yourself to be in a new relationship down the line. And right now, you shouldn't be thinking about just being in a new relationship, even though that helps sometimes. Sometimes you gotta get with somebody to get over somebody. But first, build yourself up, you know, and take some time for yourself. Ultimately is where this whole dialogue has brought me to tell y'all. Take some time for yourself and reconnect with yourself so you can get yourself into a better spot. So yeah, so I know that was a bit of a ramble, and you know, ultimately I appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. I will definitely, I kind of like this. I like this little dialogue, so I'll definitely, you know, give us a thumbs up if you kind of liked this type of chatter with me. Or definitely leave some comments if you feel like you got some debates with what I said, or think I missed a few points, or some pointers for some other people. Like, make this kind of like a forum, not just a video. Well, thanks so much again, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I've done some hair reviews, and I'll be doing some more like this. And it's just been great. Thanks for listening to my ramble, and good luck with getting over that relationship, that bum. Okay, get that energy, throw it out the door. We don't even need it no more. And so definitely let me know what happens, okay, down the line, because I am curious, okay? Okay, so my cat has, my producer is telling me to wrap it up. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks, guys. Oh, hey, Turbo. We matching today. Kitty. Oh, we matching. Oh, say hi, Turbo. Okay, he's not having it. All right, bye, guys.